Like and subscribe, or this spider will crawl on you when you're sleeping.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to Trend Dive. Today we're talking about what Charli D'Amelio is like off camera. Make sure you stay until the very end so you don't miss out on what happens. You seriously won't believe it. Number 4. Meet and greet with fans. Meet and greet events are always a great way for rising stars to connect with their fans and increase their connection. The first ever meet and greet that Charli organized back in November 2019 was itself a quite controversial event. She charged a whopping $100 for the event, which is quite shocking itself. And added to the fact that the majority of her fan base is made up of young people who don't have their own income, it's not very hard to guess that there was a lot of dissatisfaction regarding her decision amongst her parents, who probably haven't even heard about Charli before. Some of these people who really wanted to meet her couldn't do so because they simply couldn't afford it. Although she tried to cover it up by saying that it would be used to pay off the security of the event and the rest would go to charity, many of her fans had complained about the rate being unjustifiably high. Since she didn't mention the charity before the event, many people also thought that she just might be trying to settle the controversy.
I love you so much. We love you so much.
Charli, let's go.
I love you, Charli. You to go.
We love you, Charli. We love you.
Wake up at 7 a.m. for this.
You're awesome. I love you. I love you, Charli. I love you.
Whatever it may be, it's clear that Charli wishes everyone would forget about this. Number 3. Sudden paparazzi. As we're talking about meeting these stars in real life, that is, off camera, the moment where they are all at their most real form of themselves is when paparazzi catches them all of a sudden. Like this moment when Charli D'Amelio was caught on camera having a photo session on the sidewalk after having dinner along with a lot of others like her elder Dixie D'Amelio and a few other TikTokers. They were seemingly having a lot of fun. However, Charli was singled out by the person with the camera, and she asked questions like whether she and her Lil Hoodie were back together or not. Lil Hoodie is also a famous TikTok star, whose real name is Chase Hudson. Charli and Lil Hoodie were a couple a while ago. However, to her credit, Charli did not seem at all fazed by this very personal question, and just smiled in reply and said that they were just friends and nothing more. She even said that she had a nice dinner and quite liked it out in Los Angeles so far.
Hey Charli, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Pretty good. How's your dinner?
It was really, really good.
Pretty good?
Yeah.
So, there's rumors you and Lil Huddy are back together. Are those rumors true? How true are those rumors?
We're just friends.
You guys are just friends?
Yeah.
Just enjoying your time in LA?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What have you been up to?
Not much. Just
Not
hanging out
much.
with friends.
Okay.
Dancing, TikTok.
Okay. No. Wait, what was that? Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
You were there's things going, like Addison had commented something back in the day about you, or have you guys fixed that? Is there any issues between that?
However, the controversial questions did not seem to have stopped there, as she was next asked whether she had remained friends with Addison after their falling out. Charli, however, reassured that things were fixed, and she really did not have a problem going on, and was in general having a good time hanging out with friends. She even said that she was still friends with everyone from the Hype House. For those of you who don't know, the Hype House is basically a house where social media influencers, essentially the people who got famous through TikTok, live and hang out there, sometimes even coming up with new ideas for videos and collaborations.
Once you're friends, you just stay friends. Things happen in the past. No hard feelings for me whatsoever.
Okay. So are you still part of the Hype House, or are you?
We're friends with all of them. On the business side, we're staying
Still
our separate
cool.
ways, but we're all great friends.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Good job.
All right. Yeah, good job.
Scary.
All right. Have a good night.
You guys pretty good dance.
Charli is the most popular TikTok user, but even she has spent a considerable amount of time in the Hype House, and it did contribute a lot to her success. Number 2. Calling fans random people. Generally, as has been seen on many occasions, meeting with fans has pretty much gone smoothly for Charli. She loves meeting her and usually is all fun and sweet around them. But this is one time where things were really bad. She was super rude and on camera too. She and many others had been visiting an amusement park where all of them were seen posing for pictures and shooting videos that, once uploaded, would surely be very fun to look at.
Each of you are doing the same thing you were gonna do. Everybody look at the camera and smile. Nice, yo! Oh my gosh.
Whoa, that looks so lit.
Hard.
That's sick.
Do we like this? You guys want it?
While in the park, she decided to get on a ride on a roller coaster with fellow star Addison Rae. She was recording the entire thing on her phone. Apparently, some of her fans were also recording her. Now that seems perfectly alright, as anyone would be excited to see their favorite artist in front of them, and seeing as a lot of cameras were already around recording them. However, Charli was clearly very annoyed at this, and was heard telling that she'd recorded some random people recording her, and how the tables had turned.
I was getting nervous. Don't be nervous.
Be excited.
You're nervous. I want to see what don't be scared. Be prepared. Whoa. That. Don't be scared. Be prepared.
We're here for you, Charli.
Yes.
Let's do it. Oh wait, is there a buckle?
Are you ready? Thank you. Thank you.
I just videotaped some random people videotaping me. Look at how the turntables turn.
She might not have liked the attention, but it surely gave her no right to call the fans out that way. Even if she did, she might have considered switching off her camera though, given that she was indeed very rude and the video stayed on the internet. Number 1. Fans outside the Hype House. It's not hard to imagine that a lot of people will be hyping over the Hype House and what goes on inside, seeing as most of the residents are social media influencers and famous ones at that. So unsurprisingly, a video had come out where many fans had been seen standing outside the house trying to get a glance at what was going on inside it. It became even more exciting for them, as many of the stars were also spotted inside, popular TikToker Lil Hoodie and famous makeup artist James Charles being a part of the crowd. However, they are seen minding their own business and not really paying attention to the fans gathered outside the house who were shouting and waving at them with full passion. While it is clear that not always people want to stay in the limelight and receive attention, it might actually have been a great moment for the fans to actually be acknowledged by their favorite internet personalities. While you're still here, go ahead and click on one of these videos on your screen. See you there.